Hello and welcome to the Handshake here on New Vision TV. I'm Lynn Komjisha. I'm joined by Paul Busharizi. Paul, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So, well, we've been excited about oil. Every one of us is excited. We can't wait. But now they say that membership of OPEC, that is oil, petroleum exporting countries, will be part of that. Is that really important? Should we really be that excited, really?
Well, OPEC, first of all, maybe a bit of background was started to bring the interests of oil exporters together, especially oil exporters who are not the big economies of America, and I think Canada is also not in OPEC, and some of those countries.
Yeah.
And they felt they were getting a raw deal and they needed to be able to create some collective bargaining power.
Yes.
So that's how OPEC gets formed. It's the biggest concentration of oil reserves in the world. I think 1.2 trillion barrels or something.
No, that's a lot.
Control. So Uganda getting in is not necessarily, it's not, nothing will happen. It will not be a disaster if we don't get in.
Okay.
But we get in, we try to get in to be part of this group that can lobby for better prices and things like that. But
so it's something prestigious.
Well, maybe it's more functional than prestigious. It's that we go there and we would be part of a group that can maybe help determine world prices.
Okay, so what are these functions or functionalities, or what are these the benefits?
Well, like last week, OPEC had a meeting in Austria in which they were determining, there have been, the oil prices, some more background, the oil prices had fallen from around $140 a barrel in 2007 to now, last year in February to about $25. So last year they decided to start cutting production, the OPEC. So essentially, countries that are oil producers will withhold oil to the market, and through that they've managed to bring the price up to about $58 right now. So when we get into a group like that, we're hoping to be able to also influence world prices via our own membership, that our voice can be heard in that group, and through collective action we can cause better prices for our oil. So
this is good.
It is good, but I think it's becoming less and less practical. Because, for example, now America is the biggest exporter, I think, is it the biggest producer or the biggest exporter of oil? And being the biggest consumer, if they can produce their own oil, you know, they can also start to have a bigger say on oil prices.
Sure.
So it worked in those years. I'm not sure it's as effective now going forward, especially with more and more oil coming onto the market from various sources.
But I see Uganda getting more and more excited over oil that has not been that we have not started seeing.
Well,
we are looking at everything. We're looking at, you know, belonging to OPEC, belonging to Simanyi where.
You have to do these things. You have to plan for these things.
This is like you know, counting your eggs before they are hatched.
Well, I know what you mean, but what is a fact is that there are proven reserves of oil in Uganda.
Yes.
That one is
yes, and we appreciate.
Yes, so you have to, and especially because of the challenges around oil and economics, you have to plan for how you're going to use the oil, how you're going to produce it, whether you're going to, in our case, are you going to refine it or pipe it, what proportions are you going to do, how are you going to spend the money in the economy.
Yes.
So forward looking can only be helpful if we do it properly in Uganda.
Oh, wow. It's something I think we should look forward to.
Absolutely. I mean, there are dangers, of course, with oil, but if we use it properly, we can expect more jobs, we can expect more industry.
Yeah.
That is not only from producing, especially with the refinery, you know, we'll not only be producing petroleum, we'll have, you know, maybe we'll have kerosene, we'll have aviation fuel, we'll have plastics, we'll have fertilizers, we'll have even pharmaceutical, it has some pharmaceutical uses.
I don't know, Paul. I have my reservations on all of those things.
Don't worry, you will not be the first Thomas in the history of the world. You that has to see to believe.
All right, okay. We look forward to an exciting time where oil is flowing freely in Uganda and people won't have to, you know, have issues with fuel, hopefully.
Yes.
Unless they want to get access to it. There's that possibility.
No chance. We will have access to it.
Right. Thank you, Paul.
You're welcome.